We had a real oral tradition in our house. I knew the word griot when I was a little boy. A griot was a person in Africa who was charged with keeping the stories of the village. Everyone would tell a griot the stories and they would remember them all so that they could tell future generations. And when they got old, they'd tell them to someone else. And they say in Africa, when a griot dies, it's like a library was burnt, man.
The griots were these brilliant African storytellers who learned for generations, from father to son, mother, daughter, the stories of their people, their kings, their lands, etc., and so forth. In order to instruct others, they would have these huge sessions where they would sit around and pass these stories down and instruct people and so forth.
And the griot is the man who sits down there, who knows the history, who knows every single story that is important, relevant for that kingdom.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Griot's Word, episode 9, part 2. So, the first, I want to re-clarify something. So, I had saved it on my phone after I had that dream. Like I said, it was a couple weeks ago. But I got the passage backwards. It's Matthew 15:10 too. So, if you want to go read it, you can go read it. And then, we can have discussion, sidebar if y'all would like. But on part 2, what I want to kind of just discuss with you is a sea story. So I'm going to give y'all a story about one of my favorite moments in the Navy. And this is taking me back to 2010 in Hong Kong. And my Liberty buddies at the time was Desmond and Green. So we check out off the ship. We go get our hotel. We go out and we out there partying in Hong Kong. And if you've never been to Hong Kong is a amazing city. It's a good vibe. We was in Lin Kwai Fong on a hill with all these bars. They treated us real nice. But in the Navy, when you go out, there is a set time limit of when you have to be back on the ship or in your hotel room. And we happened to be out later than we were supposed to. So we broke a couple rules that night. But we didn't get in trouble. So, right before curfew, my homeboy Green was like, hey, man, we ain't going back. He decided to make the executive decision. I was with it. Dez wasn't with it. Dez was like, nah, we going back. We not getting caught up out here. We ain't getting in trouble. This is, like I said, this is in my younger days when I was a fool. So I did a lot of stupid shit. So me and Green, we was like, bro, we not going back. We'll take you back. And then we coming right back out here. So we get into this big argument. Dez hops in the taxi. You see the taxi take off to the end of the block. But before it gets to the stop sign, it just stops in the middle of the street. Then Dez get out the car and he looking at us, walking back to us down the road, cussing us out. So after he gets done cussing us out, we calm him down. We go to a bar down the street. We're not doing nothing wrong. We safe. We go inside of the bar. We get the bar jumping. We start doing the electric slide. The DJ and everyone's loving us. And mind you, we in Hong Kong, so they don't know what is going on. So now you got the people from Hong Kong, they joining in. We teaching them how to electric slide. We having a good time. The party is jumping. And I remember me and Des were still on the dance floor, and Green had went off somewhere. So we turn around looking for Green, and we see him talking to this chick, and she is beautiful. So he brings her over, introduces her, and we looking at her. We waiting to like actually speak to her, and she opens her mouth, and I kid you not, the little alien, the movie with Will Smith in them, Men in Black, like her mouth was a perfect circle, and there was sharp teeth around that joint. So me and Dez, like, we could not hold back. We was like, I remember Dez saying, ugh. And I was like, what the fuck? So we just started dying laughing, and I feel so bad. But that shit is funny to this day. Like, we felt so bad about that shit. I bought her a drink, you know what I'm saying? But that was like one of the funniest Like we talk about that shit to this day. That would still be one of the funniest stories we ever had, and one of them ports. That one chick alone. So I would like to say shout out to that lady for making our night that night. Shout out to my homeboy Dez Green. We ain't talked in almost 13 years, but I hope you doing good. So that's my sea story. If you plan on joining the Navy, pretty sure y'all gonna have a lot of stories like that too. Peace.